Hey, Birdman.
What's going on, Wheels?
Not a good day for me. Not a good day at all. pretty hungover for a work day, to be honest with you.
Hit the sauce.
It's been a while since I've pulled one of those. We went out pretty hard last night for someone's birthday, and
Yeah.
one thing, you know how it goes. One thing leads to another. Here we are. Didn't start work until 1 o'clock today. Don't tell my boss. Didn't shower either. Hence the just do the quick bandana on.
Yeah, I like it.
How was your day?
It's pretty good, you know.
Yeah.
Happy to be recording here. Not really thrilled about seeing your dumb face, but I'll take what I can get, you know.
I have a feeling this is not my best look.
No,
I didn't shower today.
You look like dog shit, but that's fine.
Did not shower today. Did not even think about showering today.
Yeah.
At any rate, welcome to another episode of RankEmz. Everybody knows the drill. We're doing a lot of these now. This is what? What are we on?
It's 24.
24. A case of beers.
Yeah.
A whole case of them. Remember when beers used to come in 24s?
Yeah, they still do. They
No.
do the 18s now, though.
There's like 15, 18, 30. It's like, what happened? What was wrong with 24?
I still get 24s.
They still exist, but that used to be it.
Yeah.
That was it. Or 12. Or 6.
Yeah.
Anyway, RankEmz number 24. Pick a dumb topic and we're going to rank them. So please hit us with tonight's We're back to the normal format, by the way.
Yeah.
We're throwing a couple wheels special editions here and there.
Yeah.
Back to the normal format. Tried and true. What do we got?
Yeah, your format didn't really work out so well. All the fans, we got 38 thumbs down, which was weird. Because YouTube doesn't have a thumbs down version anymore, but 38 separate people commented with the thumbs down emoji.
We don't even have 38 people that are following us.
Yeah, yep, we do.
They came out of the woodwork just to give me the thumbs down.
Just to give you the thumbs down, so.
We're now down to 0 likes, so
Yeah.
This might be an episode going out to nobody right now.
Yeah, but, all right, so yeah, this week, I was reading something on the old internets and happened to catch some type of headline about Perth Amboy, New Jersey. And immediately triggered memories of Perf and Hamboy, which were a couple nicknames that we gave each other. It really kind of sent me down this spiral of thinking about all these funny nicknames that we've had. Some of the favorites are, Hollywood. We have Wheels. We have Slurp. We have Hoagie. We got Birdman. Bunch out there,
Yeah, Uncle Cheeseburger.
Uncle Cheeseburger, yeah. Some of them we've given to each other. Some of them we've given to ourselves. But then I kind of thought of a more recent, kind of, I would say, a little bit of a self-given nickname, but not so much. I think it was, when I brought it up, it was agreed to by the group. But I really do consider myself the Condiment King.
Condiment King with 2 Ks, right?
No, just a C and a K. We're going with the C and a K.
You were also a sweet tooth, and you were Candy Man for a minute there.
Little bit, yeah. But
Condiment King, I love it.
But the Condiment King. So that's where we're going to start for this week's episode. Top 6 condiments. Basically, ranking criteria are for you, however you want them. And we'll kind of talk through, what our frame of mind is here as we're kind of thinking through these. But here's the 6, and then I'll kind of give you a little bit of time. So number 1, catsup.
Specifically catsup?
No, just ketchup. Like ketchup.
Ketchup. Because I would say catsup is that kind you like, the Hunt's kind?
No, it's ketchup in kind of all of its forms. So a spicy ketchup, jalapenos ketchup, anything like that. All right, that's number 1. Number 2, mustard. Also, a little bit of a broad category, but encompasses everything from your gray Poupon to your French's yellow to your spicy brown to anything you can imagine.
All right.
Number 3, hot sauce.
Okay. This is going to be hard.
All right. So yeah, also another little bit of a broad category, but it's kind of it's defined, I feel like. Number 4, mayo.
Okay.
Number 5, barbecue sauce. And last but not least, steak sauce. Steak sauce, I'm going to give you a little bit of leeway. That could be everything from your A1 to homemade steak sauces that you'll get at certain steakhouses. Even possibly if you want to consider some horseradish kind of steak topping.
There's the cat.
Yeah.
That was gonna be my question. Does it have to be brown, or can it be like a cream base, like horseradish or béarnaise or that kind of thing?
I think we're going to include everything that would like be placed on a steak, including like your typical A1s.
Sorry about my cat. She's a little bit of a attention whore.
Yeah, you might just want to fix that mic, but yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
Mike.
Yeah, that stinky mic is going to be picking up on all that.
Get out of here, cat.
All right, so
all right, I like this list. Give me a sec here.
Yeah, you got
1 sec.
You got all 6 there.
I do.
All right, so let me give a little bit of background. There's not going to be too much background for today's episode, but ketchup, tomato-based condiment that started sometime in the 1800s. One of the most famous brands, Heinz, was launched their particular brand in 1876. It actually started out as kind of this mushroom paste, but I'm specifically just talking about like modern day tomato-based ketchup.
It was a mushroom paste originally? Is that what you said?
Yeah. That was like,
I didn't know that.
It was not tomato based. It was this like mushroom paste. Looks gross. I would never even eat it. Actually, when I did that research, I considered my love of ketchup after seeing some of these pictures of this bullshit mushroom paste.
It made you think twice about its history?
Yeah. Like it made me gag a little bit, to be honest. All right, number 2, mustard. Earliest recipe for mustard was found in the late 4th, early 5th century in Rome. They are likely the first civilization to kind of create and use mustard as a spice or a condiment. The first use of mustard as a hot dog condiment is said to have been at the 1904 World Fair in St. Louis when French's yellow mustard was released. So it's probably French's saying that, so they can kind of take credit for it. But yeah. That's kind of given, that's where it kind of all started for the hot dog topping.
You and that yellow crap. We'll get into it, but yeah.
But on whatever. Yeah, we'll get into it. Number 3, hot sauce. Basically, any sauce derived from chili peppers and other ingredients. There's evidence of chili peppers being used to spice foods as far back as 6,000 years ago. In the U.S., the earliest brand was actually Tabasco hot sauce, which was introduced in 1868. The earliest, like, commercially available brand.
Right.
Number 4, mayo, a French origin condiment that is thought to have first been used in 1806. Fun fact, the first commercial mayo sold in jars originated in Philadelphia in 1907 with Mrs. Schlorer's mayo. Schlorer's mayo.
Does it still exist?
Yeah, but in like, I didn't recognize the logo. Schlorer's. Schlores. 1907.
Everything good originated in Philly.
Oh, yeah.
America.
Yeah. Number 5, barbecue sauce. It's first thought to have originated in the American colonies in the 17th century. Heinz was the first major company to bottle and sell barbecue sauce in 1940. In addition to kind of like your commercially availables, right, I think this feels a little bit more of like the homemade kind of version. So I do include those kind of as I've been ranking that. It's like, a lot of like pit masters and stuff have their own personal recipes, so I kind of bundle all those together. And then number 5, steak sauce. So basically any sauce used as a condiment for beef or steak. It's popular in the U.S. with brands like Heinz 57 and A1. But like I said, I do think we need to kind of expand that to your horseradish, your béarnaise, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So
that's a tough one.
Yeah. It's. I'll tell you why I ranked
it in my mind like 3 times.
Yeah, I'll tell you why I ranked that one in particular the way I did, but there's a lot of options in that one. So
yeah.
All right, you know what to do.
All right.
What's that number 6?
Steak sauce.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
I love it, but like I also love meat that doesn't like. If I'm getting a steak, I don't want a steak that needs anything.
Yeah.
So when you threw in the horseradish component, I started thinking about like roast beef sandwich or something like that. Like that's good with the horseradish, but not good enough to move it up in this list. Went back and forth a little bit between a couple of these, but steak sauce, A1 is just kind of like trash, right? I mean, that's like something when my mom overburnt steak as a kid, right? That was when you use that, but I haven't seen a bottle of that in years.
The best thing I ever used A1 on had a little baggie of some silly mushrooms. And
I remember that.
Dipped them right in there, right down the gullet, worked like a charm.
Covered them right up.
Yeah.
Those silly mushrooms.
Yeah. So.
New Super Mario over here. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Steak sauce number 6 for me. It wasn't an easy one. This whole list isn't easy. There's a lot of close calls.
Yeah. Listen, I'm right there with you. I like them all. I think A1 has its time and its place, like you said, for kind of a bullshit, quick made steak at your house. But if I'm going to pick a steak sauce, I love a Worcestershire. Liam Perrin's Worcestershire, right? But I also think the times when I use a steak sauce are very limited because, like, basically never using it at a steakhouse. If it's cooked right, you want to just have the steak as is.
I didn't consider Worcestershire sauce in this because I do love that stuff too. I don't think of it as a traditional steak sauce though. I think of it more of like I just put it in like recipes and stuff all the time.
So more as an ingredient. So I do see that as a steak sauce personally, but
or a Bloody Mary or whatever.
Yeah. It's that's the one I definitely use the most, and actually probably most times it's not on steak.
Yeah, but I put it in like meatloaf and stuff.
Yeah, burgers.
You ever have Dave's? What's that? Like the brown? Like it looks like soy sauce. Dave's something sauce. I don't know.
No.
We just got it. It's like a salt bomb. It's like you can make soy sauce even saltier. It's great, but you have to use so little of it.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was a tough one. That was kind of a diverse list.
Yeah, but it's so that it was a little bit difficult just because there's so many different facets I think to the steak sauce. But I think we're both right on this. I think it's number 6 on this list. So.
Like if I made burgers at home, right, and I made my own patties, maybe I throw a little Liam Perrins in there.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. Yeah. Okay. All right. Number 6, easy. We agree for once.
Yeah.
This is probably where it's going to end, though. I have a feeling.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
Barbecue sauce, number 5.
That's dumb.
Yeah. Well, it's like such a specific thing. Like I only want it on like barbecue meat. The others are very, very versatile. See, that's why it's ranked low because it's not a very like universal thing.
Yeah.
I'm not dipping fries in it. I'm not putting it on my grilled chicken sandwich with bacon and barbecue sauce. Like I'm not doing any of that. For me, it's like a rack of ribs or something, and like even like barbecue like wings, right? I don't want them. I want buffalo wings. Like so, there's very few things that I put barbecue sauce on, and it would be limited to like ribs or pulled pork or something. So when it's used right and in the right sort of context, it's awesome, but I just feel like it's got a narrow window of viability.
For an asshole like you, very few uses. For a connoisseur like the Condiment King, definitely great condiment on any type of chicken, especially your chicken wings. You got it on a fucking barbecue burger with an onion ring on top, some cheddar cheese. Are you kidding me?
All right, it's starting to sound pretty good. I like the spicy barbecue. That stuff's great.
You get like a spicy barbecue. What about that Japanese barbecue that we've been doing?
Yeah.
Bachans? Yeah. Bakans? Like, I can't
remember. I got like 3 of them in my fridge, so they're awesome. Yeah. But I wouldn't consider that. That's more like I don't know. That's more Asian than barbecue.
Well, it just says right on the thing.
Bonchons?
Japanese barbecue sauce, right?
Yeah, well, operative word, Japanese is before barbecue, so it's more Asian than barbecue. I rest my case.
No, I mean, I would take the adjective before the word sauce and it said barbecue sauce. I don't know. That's just me. I'm
sticking to it. Number 5, man. It just it doesn't go on everything for me like it does for you.
Yeah. I'm not saying it goes on everything, but certainly not my number 5. Number 5, mayo. I think mayonnaise is a little bit polarizing. I think there's people out there that are like actually disgusted by mayo. The look of it and like...
I used to be.
The thought of it being like made with eggs and oil, and it is kind of gross to think about. But when it's supposed to be used, it's really required, right? Like on a chicken salad, a tuna salad, on a Thanksgiving like turkey sandwich. Like the uses for mayo, at least when I use mayo, it is a key ingredient. So I feel bad ranking this number 5, but I think similar to the steak sauce, I do have very specific use cases for it, and they're just not a ton. But like I said, the ones that I do use it on, it's key.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you there. I went back and forth mayo and barbecue sauce. Mayo is 4 for me.
Okay.
But because it is so key in certain things, like you have to have it. And chicken salad's so good.
Yeah.
Tuna salad and egg salad and all that crap I love. Deviled eggs, you name it. Like when it's needed, it's needed. And to moisten up like that dry next day turkey sandwich, like it's like more of a lubricant than anything, right?
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't have much of a flavor, but when it's needed, it's needed. And that's why I also kind of had like I was disgusted by it phase.
Mm-hmm.
But now, if it's there in like a selection of dips at the center of the table when it comes with fancy fries, I'll give them a dunk every now and again.
I was just going to say, how about like Belgian pomme frite? That shit's really good.
Yeah. I used to be repulsed by that, even the thought of it. But now when it's there, I'm like, fuck it. Let me see what happens here. Some little herbs and that herb mayo, whatever you got. When it's needed, it's needed. So that's why it's not lower on the list. I don't put it on sandwiches. Like I'm not like unless it's really dry turkey. Otherwise, I'm putting like mustard or even like call me a clown, but like avocado spread or something on a sandwich. It's so much better than just plain mayo.
No, yeah. I bet you the only sandwich I really use it on is some type of poultry, and usually that's turkey. That's why, like in my head,
and it's not even like not the deli cuts because they don't get as dry. I'm talking about like
a little bit thicker slice,
chunky stuff left over from right. So 4. I mean, it's needed. When it's needed, it's needed. It's in everything.
Yeah.
I'm just not like this crazy person that's putting it on like like every sandwich imaginable.
Yeah. No, I agree. All right, so my number 4, hot sauce. I understand this category has so many options.
It's dumb.
I think it probably is the most versatile of all 6. The instances where you can use a hot sauce to kind of spice something up, give it a little bit more kick, increase the flavor, there's a ton. One of my favorite uses is specifically Tabasco hot sauce on eggs. That's my favorite flavor profile on the eggs. But then like for your everyday hot sauces, you know what I've actually been using recently is
Sriracha?
No, Texas Pete's over the Franks.
Oh, okay. Well, I bet you I couldn't pick them out of a blind taste test.
Texas Pete's to me is a little bit more vinegary. They have a little bit of a separate flavor, but they're very similar. But I kind of consider those two like your everyday ones. And then we have the one that I have to thank you for, which is fucking Nando's, Nardizzi's.
Oh, man.
Nando's Peri Peri, man. That.
Oh, my goodness. I learned about that in Germany. We were going to a strip club that was a 7-story old hotel. It was like a brothel kind of thing, but it was like a strip club on the first floor. All you could drink, $35. And we wanted to get some food before we went in. There was a Nando's next door. And it's just like chicken nuggets, basically. Fried chicken pieces. And they had that sauce. And I came home and I was like, I wonder if we have that in America. And we do. Yeah. So I always have at least a couple bottles on hand.
Yeah. I got a hot and a medium. My wife loves it. Ladybird, she's all about it.
You could dunk. That's what I put on chicken. Like I get a rotisserie chicken and a bowl of that. And I'm happy. That's it. That's dinner for me. That's all I need.
Yeah. So, yeah, like I said, I do love me some hot sauce. After, 6 and 5, the top 4 got difficult for me. But I'm sticking with my number 4 there.
We're not too far off. Well, on that one we are. To be continued on that topic. But I'm on 3.
Yeah, number 3.
Ketchup.
Oof.
I only like it on taters, pretty much.
Okay.
I love it on taters, right? Like, I find there's like a resurgence. Like, I'm not putting it on a hot dog. I'm not putting it on any other stuff. Sometimes a cheesesteak can call for it.
What about a burger?
But,
no? Really?
It doesn't do anything for me on the burger. I'll put it on there. I just feel like I want, like, other condiments on a burger. Like, I don't know, onions and mushrooms and fried egg or something like that.
And barbecue sauce?
If you go down that route. Barbecue sauce, no. No, for me, it's just a potatoes thing.
It is great on hash browns.
On hash browns, it's good on the whole breakfast plate. I take that back. I can't eat scrapple without it either.
Okay.
So when we rank breakfast meats, all right. So now I'm starting to waver a little bit, but it's sticking with number 3. I mean, it's still the top half.
Yeah.
It's like a little kid food to me. Like,
oh yeah.
And it's a little too sweet, but when just the right setting, like a fried potato of any kind, it's like a heaven.
Yeah. Yeah, with the exception of a baked potato, I probably put it on just about every potato.
Yeah, not a baked. What was the last time everybody going to like the early bird special? Who eats baked potatoes anymore?
I make them. Like I cook them for dinner.
You like prime rib and baked potato at 4:00 on a Sunday?
No. But like we'll do like a baked chicken and baked potato.
They always suck.
No, I mean I get
we ate so many of them as an Irish family growing up. Like, it was like every single time you turn around, Mom was making baked potatoes. It was like a filler.
Yeah, but those were always those little tiny like hockey puck size ones. They were always small. I get like the nice Johns, right? Like,
what do you put on it? Like just butter, or do you go like sour cream and stuff?
A little butter, sour cream. I get a little green onion, chop that up real nice. If it's like a fancy kind of like, if the wife and I are doing like a date night in with steaks and stuff, maybe even crisps up some bacon.
Yeah, okay. See, then it's just a vessel to get that other food to your face, though.
A little bit, but
it's not about the potato at that point.
You order a baked potato out; those are the accoutrements that come with it.
I don't remember the last time I ordered a baked potato. I would eat it. Don't get me wrong; it's starting to sound pretty good right now. Actually,
Yeah.
It's been a while, but no. No ketchup on there. We kind of went down a little side.
True. Just while we're still on the baked potato, true or false? You can right now, you can go to a Wendy's and get a baked potato.
Oh, that was your thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say false. It just feels like
that would be my guess too. But that was a differentiator. Like they thought that was going to kind of take them to the next level.
What do you get it with? Like a burger?
I think you used to be able to get it with like chili. Like you could get like a cup of chili and a baked potato.
Oh, that's right, the chili, right. And then they would have like that bar. Remember they had the bar, like the Fixins bar, or whatever it was? And it had like it wasn't just condiments, it was like actual foods on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like you still can. I don't know, it's probably regionally specific, but it looks like you can.
That's crazy. I would have thought that was a no as well.
I just Googled it and there's images of it, so I'm not looking at like an actual menu here or anything.
All right.
Anyway, ketchup 3. My
number 3, barbecue sauce. Out of all of them, I think this is my favorite flavor of the condiment, but I think it's the amount of use that barbecue sauce gets compared to my top 2. It's great on chicken, any smoked meat. I love it on a burger, a specific type of burger. I love the taste. I like the variety of flavors that kind of exist in the barbecue sauce sphere, from your Japanese barbecue sauces on one side to kind of your thick and sweet, like molasses, brown sugar based, to kind of the stuff in the middle. You get your, like, I think it's like Kansas City is like vinegar based. You got your thin to your thick. It's a very versatile condiment. I love it. Like I said,
so excited right now. I've never seen you this excited like my whole life. You're just so excited to be talking about condiments.
Like I said, I'm the condiment king, man. I love it.
And I would have pegged you as barbecue sauce would be higher for you.
It's so the other two are like kings of this category. So
yeah.
But yeah, that's my number 3.
You know what else? Fuck a barbecue chip, potato chip.
Oh, I like that.
Nope.
Yeah.
Not for me.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
It's my least favorite chip, I think. So moving on to number 2,
Deuce.
right?
Yeah.
Mustard over ketchup in almost every instance, right? Ketchup has a time and place. I'm not dipping fries in mustard, but spicy, brown, and all the spicy ones. I don't really do. The yellow mustard is like completely pointless to me. I know you put that French's crap on stuff, whatever, but it just tastes like kind of like nothing. But for me, a hot dog is not complete if there's not mustard. Like it has to have mustard on a hot dog. You have to.
Yeah.
And onions probably, and sauerkraut if you got it. But mustard must have on a dog.
But like you saying a spicy brown on a dog?
Yeah, or that Coleman's. That
Coleman's.
stuff comes in that little jar that looks like yellow mustard. It looks benign.
Yeah.
But it like light your face on fire.
Melt it right off. Melt those lips off.
Right off. And you love it too. You don't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. But yeah, mustard is just, I don't know. I love all kinds of different mustards and dipping, I don't know, turkey or whatever.
Yeah.
I just like this. I like the spread. You get the cheese and meat sometimes and a little mustard on the side. Like, it just works.
Yeah. Listen, I
love the stuff.
It's my number 2 as well. So versatile, so many different kinds, so many sandwiches to put it on. You got yourself a soft pretzel. You got yourself...
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
You got yourself a hot dog. Now, for me, the hot dog is all about the very thin, small, diced onion plus a French's yellow.
Okay, so you like doing ketchup?
On some dogs, I do a ketchup, but ketchup and a pickle relish. But I prefer... Actually, have you ever heard of Plockman's? It's a yellow mustard that comes in a barrel-shaped bottle, like plastic bottle.
Is it Plowman's? How do you say it?
I thought it was Plockman's. Ploch.
I don't know. I know I can picture it. Yeah, I can picture it.
That's a very good yellow mustard. So I have that. You put that on a hot dog with some diced onion. That's great. I probably have 5 different mustards in my fridge right now, like as we speak.
Plockman's. Yeah. Those are things that I always tend to have in my fridge.
Yeah.
Like for a long time. I don't know why. I'll get them as like wacky gifts, right? Like Christmas mustard sampler or whatever. I seem to always end up with like some kind of condiment sampler for Christmas. So I have a bunch of mustards on hand, and I know this Plockman is one you speak of.
Yeah, it's good.
But yeah, man, the soft pretzel. I don't even think most people around the country don't even really understand that.
No.
But undeniable, you can't eat a soft pretzel without mustard. It's just stupid. There's no point.
And you even got like your honey mustard, where you can dip a couple of chicken fingers in a honey mustard. Like, it's
not for me.
No.
No, I don't like that. I don't like honey mustard. Really.
That's a good one.
Not for me.
I celebrate them all. Actually, what are your thoughts on the old Grey Poupon Dijon?
Love it.
See, that's the one where I'm like, okay.
I can sit there with a bag of hard pretzels, right? Just dunk away in a jar of that and just be happy as a clam.
Yeah. That's the one that, like, if that was the only condiment available and you're having a ham and cheese, I'm putting it on rather than going dry. But if there's yellow mustard versus that, I'm putting the yellow mustard on a ham and cheese.
Do you not like all Dijon or just that one?
No, just I use that just as an example brand. I'm not a real Dijon fan.
Yeah, I love it. In the right instance. Ugh.
Yeah.
You celebrate the whole catalog. All right, Michael Bolton. We just watched that the other night.
All right, I think we're down to number ones now.
This one's obvious. Hot sauce.
Yeah.
Come on. I put that shit on everything.
Yeah, that's the...
Most versatile. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, doesn't matter. There's really no limits to what you can put this on, right? I'm not putting ketchup on fried rice, but I'll be damned if I'm eating fried rice without hot sauce, right?
Yeah.
Literally every culture has their own versions of it, so it's all over the map. Plus, I've been eating spicy stuff since college because I was basically taking the same defense that the plant had, where I was trying to make the stuff that I cooked so spicy that my roommates wouldn't eat it. Mm-hmm. So it didn't really work, but it could just up the ante on the spice factor. And now that I'm 40, the old gut doesn't like the next day quite like I used to be able to take it. So I toned it down in terms of the types of hot sauces, but it's a must-have in virtually every meal that I eat.
Yeah, I feel like there's a limit to hot sauce. Like, I like the flavorful hot sauce. Like, I love the flavor of habanero. But there's times where a habanero hot sauce can get a little bit too hot where it kind of ruins it.
Yeah.
But when you get the right kind of, Scoville unit, whatever, in a hot sauce that has a habanero flavor, that's my favorite.
The flavor of a habanero is probably the best.
Yeah.
But you're right. It comes at a price.
Exactly.
If you can get a really, really angry one and it just doesn't work, it
sucks.
But yeah, in the middle of the night, you run to the bathroom. I don't want to get too graphic here, but I've been there once or twice.
Yeah. Once or twice last week, probably.
Probably last night.
Let's be serious. Well, I hate to tell you this, but once again, you're wrong. When you take a look at this list, there's one king. That's me, and that's ketchup, my number one. King of all condiments.
Yeah, if you eat like an 8-year-old. So.
Well, listen, I agree. Goes with so many items. Similar to mayonnaise, is a staple item on certain things like your burger, fries, cheesesteaks. It's almost a part of the recipe. I'll blow your mind a little bit. You know this, not all the fans out there, the 7 fans we have, but I'm not a Heinz ketchup guy. I purchase Hunt's. So Hunt's is my go-to brand.
Do they still make that? Is it still available at the food store?
Yeah, it's for 39 cents a bottle. It's great. It's real cheap.
Is it strangely chunky, right? Somehow?
No, it's the same price as your.
I'm not even joking. Isn't it have a more texture than Heinz?
If anything, growing up, I always found it to be a little bit thinner, not as not as viscous.
Why do you buy that? Why do you eat that?
So a little bit sweeter. It's a different flavor. So growing up, the Hunt's was the official ketchup of Walt Disney World, and they used to have a little Disney castle on the bottle. So I instantly just grew to that, and then that's just the flavor that I'm used to. So that's why it's now my favorite.
Hunt's was the official ketchup of Disney World?
Disney World, Walt Disney World, yeah. So on the neck of the bottle, there was the castle, and it said official ketchup of Walt Disney World. So I always just wanted my parents to buy that. It's stupid. But that's like what I'm used to
rest
now.
my case. You eat like an 8. You got to 8 and never change your taste buds.
Listen, I agree. So I am also the asshole that, like, growing up, I put it on chicken, turkey, steak, like everything.
Okay.
You know, I
don't do that still.
I do not do that. I now use it on like the appropriate adult things, but I have it's a special place in my heart. It's also probably a little bit of the reason I have high blood pressure because of the amount of sodium that's in that shit, and I've probably eaten
and sugar.
Yeah,
it's all it is.
Like the number of gallons that I've probably consumed over the years is disgusting. But
do you get that big pump action one that you see at the hot dog cart in your fridge?
You fucking pump it out. Oh boy.
My dad always made a joke when they were kids. They were poor, and so he said they would make tomato soup out of ketchup and hot water.
Yeah.
I don't believe him, but it's
gross.
Funny. Yeah, ketchup is undeniable. I feel like if you polled 10 people, 8 of them would say ketchup.
Yeah, I think it's just because
eight Americans.
For sure, yeah.
One honorable mention for me.
I got 2.
Sorry, I didn't mean to jump the gun.
No. Here. Yeah, let's do it.
Soy sauce.
Yeah, I have that.
Is it a condiment? I guess it is. Yeah.
So, I do kind of see that as a little bit of an ingredient more than a condiment, but when you're sitting down to a plate of sushi, that's a condiment for me.
I wouldn't eat sushi if there wasn't soy sauce there.
Yeah.
Like, I'm serious. Like, I don't want it.
Yeah.
Sushi is so good, but it completely just gets derailed if there's no soy sauce in there. And wasabi, but I'm just not going to sit there and eat like a raw fish slab alone.
I know.
And I know that like some of these fancy Japanese places, like it's like kind of like sacrilege to go dunking them in soy sauce. But I'm the paying customer, so leave me alone, Chief.
You and I got a little trip planned to Japan, and I'll tell you what, I plan on dunking every piece of fish into some soy sauce. Now, I'm not the asshole. I don't mix in the wasabi. I go just straight soy. And I'm all about like being respectful and like, you know, if they don't want me dunking the rice, they want me to just dunk the meat, I'll flip it over and dunk just the meat. But
yeah, if there's a traditional thing where they like tell you that's what they like, I'm not gonna like break the rules.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to sushi places like that very often, right? I'm going to like the one down the corner. And I don't give a shit what you put on there.
Exactly. All right, I got another one for you. Have you ever had? It's a New York chain. I don't know if they have any down there. We have a couple versions here. It's called Halal Guys.
Yeah.
Right. So, and they have this white sauce and this hot sauce that you put on.
Yeah.
I know this is a very specific condiment, but those two together on your Halal Guys platter is unbelievable.
Is it like tzatziki or something? What is it?
It's not a tzatziki, but it is. The packets actually say Halal Guys white sauce. That's it. And they come in these like big packets, like almost like those Wawa dressing packets size.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
And then the hot sauce comes in like a smaller ketchup packet size because that shit that's hot too. But you like dump a whole big packet of white and then you drip the little reds on there and mix it all in.
That sounds so good, man. Every time I go to New York, I see those and I like want to go into one. We don't really have them here for whatever reason. But New York, they're everywhere.
So they have franchises now. So like you may see them popping up once someone gets the idea, you know.
Maybe I'll open one. You never know.
It's great.
That's one of those places that are always busy too, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So what do you get? Like the chicken or the shawarma meat and all that stuff? You just gonna feed them?
I do. I think it's chicken and beef, right? No, is it chicken and pork?
No, halal is not pork. I think that's the one you can't eat. Am I wrong?
Hold on.
Are you talking about the gyro meat? That's usually beef and lamb.
Yeah, but they have a. It's beef and chicken. That's what it is. Like that you can get.
They don't eat pork, I don't think.
Yeah, you're right. So, but yeah, I get the beef and chicken combo.
Okay.
Yeah, they also have falafel.
Halal is like kind of like kosher in that, like there's a very specific things you could eat and not eat, and it's gotta be like the meat has to be like blessed and stuff. Yeah,
it's prepared. It's got to be slaughtered a certain way.
Yeah, but definitely not pork. I don't.
Yeah, no, you're right.
So that one. That's a hard no, I think.
Yeah, beef, chicken, falafel, and then they have combo, which you can get mixtures of those three.
My God, I need to find the nearest one. I want that so bad now.
It's really good.
That's an underrated cuisine.
Yeah.
That type of stuff.
So that's all I got. That was my one. Like
soy sauce was my main one.
Yeah.
I think if I had to live without one condiment, 2 condiments, it would be hot sauce and soy sauce would be the 2 that I couldn't give up.
Okay.
Like if using this list plus the honorable mentions, those would be the 2 that I could just like. Life isn't worth living.
I'm keeping ketchup and mustard.
I know it would suck to not be able to have those too.
Yeah, but there's
just no right answer to that question.
No.
Like I can throw out steak sauce and be fine.
Yeah. But
like anything in these top 4 would be kind of inconvenient.
I sucked off barbecue sauce there for about 20 minutes. It feels like, and hey, I would toss that in a heartbeat.
I can't believe that was so low for you. You were like smiling. You were like giddy talking about it.
I love a barbecue sauce.
You started to do your little wiggle where you get all excited. You do a little bird dance. Like when you give best man speech or something like that. You give a little.
I do that.
Trot.
Yeah.
It looks like a little mating dance. You ever see the birds do that to each other, like in the cage?
Yeah. The birds and I are one.
Anyway. That's a good point. All right. Well, Condiment King. Good one. Do I get to be the Prince of...
You're still the Prince of Primos.
Prince of Primos. All right. Yeah, that's still me.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good one in the books. Number 24. Why don't you wrap us up?
All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everyone, for joining us this week on RankEmz. We look forward to being back next Monday with a new RankEmz list. Thanks to all of our followers. Please share our content. Follow us on all social media apps at RankEmz Podcast. We're on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and the Snapchats. Please smash that like button and comment below. Really helps us out. All links will be listed below by our producer and engineer, Smitty. Thanks for all the work he does in the back end. And thanks to all of you for listening. We'll be back again next week. See you, Wheels.
See you, Birdman. My daughter's 7, and I don't even think she would put ketchup at the top of this list, but I digress.
Later.
We'll see you next week.